NFL on EA Sports. And coming up, we'll see Derek Carr. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Saints and the Chargers, and it's coming up next.
From the second largest city in the U.S., Los Angeles, California, we've got football as EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. Hi, everybody. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, we take a look at this Charger club entering play here. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games. Meanwhile, for the visiting Saints, we're in October now, so everybody should be coming into form, shouldn't they?
They really should, and what you have now is a full routine established about what you want to get done and full focus on the season.
Dobbins going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3.
Holding offense.
A crucial penalty there as the hold backs him up for another 2nd and goal. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Herbert now. He'll get this over the middle here to Palmer. Able to get 9 out of that pitch and catch, but now 3rd and goal.
A gain of 9 on the play. It's 3rd and goal.
Here's Herbert. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Brian Brzee fought in and got him down. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to make it a 2-score game. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
The Saints offense and Derek Carr ready for this next possession. And he's an early front runner for MVP in the NFL here in the first half of the season. As you can see, he's a league leader in passing yards at this stage of the game. Open man left side. Shaheed has it. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Carr now to throw. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for first. Carr. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
Now Carr. Olave over the middle. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time, separation. That's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That third down conversion good for 23. And in a two-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And they'll get him down right around the 16.
Holding. Offense.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. To throw his car. Over the middle and complete to Shaheed. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Now Carr again. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back into 32. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss. The Saints on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. Here's Carr to throw. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring up 4th down.
That's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And his kick is indeed good, and that'll make this an 8-point game. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Chargers offense and Justin Herbert getting set for this next drive. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. They'll go again with Dobbins. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
And this is the worry, because sometimes you can get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important 3rd down.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger 1st down.
And that pickup of a 1st down, that's going to leave a mark, because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Herbert. That's completed right side to Palmer. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Herbert off of play action. That one complete to McConkey. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 26. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now Herbert off the bootleg. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
On the option right, Herbert. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Holding offense.
Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd down and 4.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the Saints are right back in this football game. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this 4th quarter deficit. And this series could very well determine our outcome. Now after the INT, it's Carr. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. So they'll decline the penalty there and go ahead and keep the yards lost on that last play. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. So here's a 3rd and 14. To throw, it's Carr. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers. So they take over not only in enemy territory, but in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
Well, that's a down and distance coaches always talking about trying to avoid, isn't it? I mean, that's 3rd and long. And you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him, sometimes even with extra pressure.
And he knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fumbled it.
Yeah, he knew it. The offensive line knew it. Everyone did, yet the pressure was still there, and he ended up coughing it up.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now Herbert following the turnover. A quick throw there is incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Did he get the feet down? Yes! Touchdown! And McConkey, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers could be on their way to a 5-2 start as they add on to their lead. We talk so often about how hard it is to win in the NFL when you turn the ball over, and here a late turnover leads to a 4th quarter touchdown and a 2-score lead.
And what's more important is being able to take advantage when a turnover presents itself. You've got to come up with points to make the other guy pay. They're able to do so here, and they've got a pretty good chance now of winning this football game.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Set to take over once again. Out comes the Saints offense. And this group has suffered far too many self-inflicted wounds thus far as we run through some of the mistakes. It's darn near impossible to win in this league when you're turning the ball over at the frequency that they have. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Throwing now is Carr. And this will be broken up and incomplete. Now a penalty flag down, and they may be going backward here. So the road a little tougher here. Now 1st and 20. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. On play action, it's Carr. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
He's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Carr going to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Christian Fulton. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. A give up the middle to Dobbins. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So it's a win here for the LA Chargers, and it was thanks to the fine play of their quarterback, CD, Justin Herbert.
Yeah, he really threw the ball well, didn't he? Well over 300 yards passing, hit on 3 touchdown passes, and he's delivering the ball in rhythm all game long.
So for the Chargers, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Southern California, so long, everybody.